Hey guys, I am so excited to have Flore on the call tonight. She is such a huge inspiration in our community. And one of the biggest things that I asked her to come on the call is because I've been able to watch her journey from the beginning. And she hasn't always had success with marketplace dropshipping or shops dropshipping. But what really stands out to me about Flore is that she is persistent. And you have to be persistent in this game, and she just started asking questions and started figuring things out. And I've been watching her results, and she's been reporting doing thousands of dollars in profit a week. And she's going to get into what that change was, like what shifted for her to start seeing these results when before she wasn't. So welcome, Flore, tonight. Thank you so much for being on this call. It's so good to have you here. Do you just mind sharing kind of your journey with marketplace and then the shifts you took to get to where you are now?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Rachel, for having me. I'm really, really grateful. And thank you so much for creating this wonderful course. It really has changed my life, honestly. I remember when you first started doing the training and the lives in the groups, and I'm like, oh, I got to be there. I want to make sure that I'm there. So I started doing marketplace back in maybe fall 2022, 2021. And I, would just follow through and do the 10 listings a day kind of stuff. And I would make sure that I go above and beyond the listings and just make sure that so I started, I would have like 3 or 4 sales a day, and gradually I would have 10, and some days I don't, some days I do, I do. And I even, was blocked many times. There were seasons that we got blocked. Facebook would just basically, we don't know what's going on. And I would get really, really scared in those seasons because I'm like, wait a minute, I did not mark this item shipped. I did not finish that listing. And what's going to happen? We don't even know how long this particular restriction was, just how long it was going to last. So I remember the hurdles and the heartaches and the craziness. But so I got, of course, Facebook moved that issue, and I went back at it again. So every time I would start over, then I have to kind of gradually wait again and start over. Like anything you're starting new, it's like you got to learn how to walk again. So so now recently, a few months ago, you came out with this wonderful, amazing course. I remember when you were introducing this to the group, I was just like, man, I got so busy with work and I couldn't be there live. And I'm like, I want to be there because I feel like going back to watch the videos, oftentimes it's not the same. But when I have all of the group and everyone to rally around the excitement of the actual launch, I'm like, I wanted to win that scholarship you guys were giving out. I'm like, wait a minute. Anyways, I remember I've gotten that course and I said, you know what? The fact that I've seen results just on my regular marketplace, I have got to do this course. I have got to do it. So I went and got the course, and I literally did everything. I mean, I had already have my business page created just for the sake of my business.
Right.
I was kind of reluctant as to starting over, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So I did that, and I followed through everything. I mean, it's amazing the fact that the videos were short enough for me to just like, I can do day one or even do day 3 right away. And it was so awesome. So I started listing, and I would list 10, and then I gradually move on to 20 and then 50. And there were times I didn't know whether those items were going to sell. I started with Amazon, of course, but because I knew certain those are the some things that was just going to sell, and with Helium 10 and all the different things that I've used. And so it was going really, really, really well.
Do you mind sharing from the time like you took the course about shops and started implementing that to now, You don't have to share, but do you mind sharing a ballpark of what your profit has been?
Oh my goodness. My profit. Look, the way I do this, I have no shame about it because my time is precious. I consider myself a personal shopper. So I'm doing the research for you. I'm presenting you this. You go buy it. Whether the item is $20 already, I do not mind to add my own personal fee, which is another $10 or $8 to $10. And then I would then add another shipping fee, which could be between $4 to $5. So which total would be at least an upsell of $15 to $17
That's
per
awesome.
item.
Yeah.
So I follow through with the calculator that you gave, of course, but for me, I go big.
That's awesome. That's amazing. I love how you said you look at yourself as a personal shopper, because I know some people struggle with the mindset of feeling like, is what I'm doing okay? Like, is it okay to take a product and mark it up? And I like to explain it as we're doing the exact same thing that boutiques do, that other retail stores do. It's all about placing the products in the right place to the right person, and they get to choose. They don't have to buy from you. No one is forcing them to purchase from you.
Absolutely. If you go on eBay right now and you type, particular size of a tablecloth, like if you just want to go with black round tablecloth, with whatever size, you will find someone may sell this item for free shipping, $15. Another person is selling it for $39.99.
Exactly.
Right there in front of you. You get to choose where you if you wanted to buy there, whether this person has one review, they must just list it, they're building their business, whether this other person may have 15 reviews, or you get to, if you want to buy it from China and wait 30 to 40 days and buy it for $7.
Absolutely.
So I bring it to you. You don't even have to worry about it. And you get to punch me in the face if you don't like it. And I'm also putting it on my credit card in my business. I'm doing all of this. So I look at it as, hey, I'm shopping for you. All you have to push a button and get it. So my profit, I try to go at least 50%.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. So, I saw your post, you said you had already done like over 2,500 profit this year. And when I first read that, I was thinking like, oh, this year. But then I was like, wait a second. When you posted that, I think it had only been 6 days into the year.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Like,
so
that's amazing.
My VA, I get a report from her once a week. I have 2 VAs. One, she's a catalog developer. And then the other one is my order manager. So she processes all my orders for me. But at the end of the week, she provides me with a profit mark, a breakdown of everything for the week, how much I spent out of my card, how much the product actually costs, and what my profit is, and also how much do I have to pay her, meaning how many orders, because she gets paid by commission. So when I receive that, then I actually go back and verify everything. And so that was my profit for that week. And this has been my biggest of all. And I'm excited. 2022 is already coming out with a bang. I'm really
a lot of people saw their sales decline. But let's get into now like the meat, because I know a lot of people, sometimes they think like, oh, you just got lucky, or people who do well get lucky. But what we've noticed is it's the people who put in the work who, now we cannot predict Facebook's algorithms. But I was talking to you just before this call, and you were telling me how you are listing between, I think you said 50 to 100 items a day, and you are doing the research to find those winning products. And that is the key right there. You are putting in the work, and you're getting rewarded for that. And I just think that's amazing, and shows people, if you're only listing 10 items a day, those days have sailed for seeing, like, you might sell a couple of products a day. And to some people, that's great to make a couple extra $100 a month. To some people, that's amazing. But if you want to see like life-changing income, you really have to be listing 50 to 100 items a day. And that used to be frowned upon when we did marketplace drop shipping, but things have changed with Facebook where they don't care now. You can list that many products and they're not going to ban you. And so we just want to hear, I'm sure people want to know, can you give us like three secrets that you would tell people, hey, if you do these three things, I believe that you could see some results that I'm seeing. These are three things I did that I noticed made the change.
Well, first of all, I say this, they need to get the course. Now, you didn't ask me to say that, but they need to get the course, because once you get stuck somewhere, I still go back to the course. I'm like, what did Rachel or what did Dustin say to do here? And I help my friends and I help family members, but I'll say, get the course.
Thank you.
That's so important.
Yeah.
And then secondly, you want to be consistent. You want to be consistent. I know there are other things, you know, you may have a full-time job, you may be a single mom, or you may have other things going on, but you want to be consistent and scheduled and get your listings in every day.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you do 10 here, 20 there, 50 later, or before bedtime you do another one, but you want to make sure that you do them. I shared earlier that I have not done the bulk listings yet. I've been doing everything just Z-drop one by one or with variations.
You're amazing. I just love it. I love the hard work paying off. Like your life is about to be easier once we have you trained on the bulk uploader.
I'm really, really excited about that. So what you want to be consistent. And what I do is, I mean, I know not everyone has the time or, you know, but for me, this extra passive income means a lot. It is so important. So, you know, what's important for you, you work at it. So I make time. When I'm not sleeping, I'm working. And when I'm not working, I'm sleeping. And as I'm sleeping, I'm working. So what you want to do is you want to do your product research. You want to follow all the guidelines that's actually in the course. Once you list one item, you look at it, you want to make sure that there are enough inventory, and you want to find that item and make sure that there are at least 20, I mean, I'd say 500 to 700 people purchase this item, meaning you're not the first person buying it. Right. So, and it's also important if you see that there are 5 different colors, list them all.
You gave some really good insight. So I'd actually never heard of this. You said that after you create a listing, Facebook is recommending to you other items to list.
Actually, eBay recommends other items for you to list.
Oh, eBay. Okay, because a really cool strategy you were saying is you do the product research on your phone throughout the day. Like if you're passing time, instead of scrolling Facebook, you're making money listing. You're finding products on eBay, adding them to your cart. And at that point, is that when they're recommending more products, or are you saying like under the listing? Is it like Amazon?
Yes, so I'm only talking for eBay right now. For example, earlier I was looking at bow tie for men. Okay. Once I saw that list, that particular product, and I'm like, 3,302 of them have been sold. So there's no way somebody's looking for this. And there's likely that this product is great, even if someone bought 1,000 as a bulk to resell. Right. But it's a wonderful product. So it's not new. I'm not introducing this to the world. And once I start listing that one, on the bottom of it, it's a similar sponsored item. So if I only list that black one, but there are opportunities for gray, purple, pink, or even that one seller may have all of the colors. So if someone is not looking for a black bow tie, they likely they are looking for a gold one, or silver, or purple, or, you know. So I want to encourage people, once you're listing that one item, if it's sheets for your bed, if it's backpack, somebody's gonna want, they may not like the pink, but they want the black. So it's a wonderful.
Do you list it as a variation on the same listing, or are you doing separate listings?
variation in the same listing.
That's
So
awesome.
that way, if my goal is to list 100, and if
Mhm.
I'm listing 20, one item has 20 variations, I'm covered.
There you go.
So
Wow. That's amazing.
so the likelihood of somebody wanting, a bow tie, and they are like, oh, I was just gonna get a black, but the actual color, I mean,
Mhm.
she's got an orange there. I haven't seen an orange before.
Mhm.
Or if they want two, they may
Yeah.
get two.
Yeah.
And so once you create the variations, you wanted to make sure that you don't overprice those. So those are the ones that I kind of go a little lower. You want to use your mind. If someone is going to buy, um, bow tie, they may buy more than one.
Mhm.
So in that case, I don't double the price.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
cool.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just incredible just to see your hard work paying off, and we can definitely say you are working hard. There's no doubt about that. Um, and like the future for you, I see, is continuing to build your team and hopefully relieve some of your responsibilities through using the FBM Fox tool to do the bulk uploader to save you more time, because I know right now you're taking a lot of that on yourself,
Yeah.
which is amazing because I mean, you have to admit the money, the profit is incredible. Like
Yes.
there's not
Yes,
many
it
side
is.
hustles. There's not many side hustles that, you know, cost basically nothing. I mean, you have to front the money, but you're going to get paid from Facebook in time to pay that off.
Yes.
That you can make several thousand a week. I mean, that's incredible.
I'll take, anything, whether it's 100,
Yeah,
500. I didn't work for it. I mean, when I said I didn't work for it, I don't own any of this inventory. I mean,
right.
I see it as I'm also helping the seller, the
Absolutely.
person who owned this product, but someone saw my page and they
Hmm.
buy it. And
Yeah.
of course, there are different things, headaches that comes with dealing with customers
Hmm.
and things like that. But the fact that I can have someone else helping, my goal is to totally have 4 trusted people
Hmm.
to handle all of those different
Yeah.
things, the shops, the marketplace. I just chill.
Yeah,
And
wouldn't that be amazing? That's our goal. That's our goal in the 10-minute workday, is to get you to a point where it is hands off, and it's a very relieving moment when you can do that. So, how has the profits you've made from marketplace, how has that changed your life? You mentioned earlier it's been life changing. Do you mind sharing just like some ways that it's helped your family?
yes, amazing. I'm a single mom and I have 2 girls. I have a full-time job. That's a huge responsibility just to have a business. If I'm going to fund my business with my paycheck and then pay my mortgage and everything else, that's a huge thing. And if I stop working, then the business messed up and things happen. So this has totally given me peace of mind,
Hmm.
and I can plan vacations better.
Hmm.
I can, I feel comfortable the fact that I know the work that I'm putting in is paying off,
Hmm.
and I can fund my business and open other businesses and do different things. And we all know this. If you got bills, you really can't sleep.
Hmm.
We're not carrying the bills like they are children, but literally they're so heavy on our backs. And the
Hmm.
responsibility of knowing that you gotta pay for this, you gotta pay for that, and you don't have enough, that's already a huge heavy load. So
Hmm.
this totally has changed my life, helping me and to cover a lot of the
Hmm.
bills, and also I have, with my Amazon business, I'm able to pay all these other fees and things like that.
That is
That's
awesome. So how would you encourage someone who maybe they're brand new to marketplace drop shipping and shops drop shipping, or maybe they've tried it for a couple of months and they're just not really making many sales? What would your encouragement to those people be who are listening?
what? Don't give up.
Hmm.
Don't give up. I actually started my shop. I was just having a lot of issues, and the thing with Facebook Marketplace or Facebook, you don't get to just pick up the phone like you would call the local grocery store and say, "Hey, I'm stuck here. There's the system error. Can you help me?" We don't get to do that. But what we have is we can give up. If you get stuck on this one page, one shop, it doesn't work, you better believe it. You can try reopening another one while you wait for that one. I actually have been waiting. I've been talking with a Facebook tech person. I'm still stuck. It's been 2 months. I still get an email once a week. We're still reviewing. We're still trying to help you. We'll let you know. I'm grateful I get that email once a week saying that I didn't forget about you. But meanwhile, I opened another shop. It got approved and everything.
Yeah.
While I'm still waiting for them. Sometimes we get restricted for no reason. We don't even know.
Yeah.
And the person, when we reach out to Facebook, they can't even help us because it's almost like a lottery. So I'll say, keep at it.
Yeah.
Open another one, invite people to like it, try again, and keep going, because you never know. Because I remember the smile, the courage, and how I felt when I'm like, my first sale. I got another one. Oh, I got a hot selling product. Oh my goodness, I had 10 sales of the same item. All it takes, you just never know. Just keep throwing your net out there. You just never know what you will catch. So I'll just say, keep going.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing all that and just being encouragement. It's so awesome to see like you be a living testimony, because Dustin and I have experienced basically the same things you have. Like, our marketplace journey has not always been easy, but we never gave up. And that's the common denominator with people who have success on marketplace, is not giving up. So if you're watching and you're super curious about what this is, you can check out our course for all things shops, drop shipping, and marketplace drop shipping. But we specialize in helping people get it automated to the place where you are only working 10 minutes a day. So Flore, you're going to get there someday. I know it. And you're probably going to be teaching people how to do what you're doing, because it's incredible. It truly is incredible what you're doing. So don't give up. I hope this has been an encouragement to you, and thanks for watching. And thank you, Flore, for taking this time out of your day to share with people your journey.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.